Today, I'm going to show you the biggest opportunity of 2025. It's called content rewards. You're seeing this everywhere right now. Iman Ghazi has one, Dean Graziosi has one, even Tucker Carlson just launched one. And I want to break down exactly how you can tap into this gold mine and start generating serious income online, potentially life-changing money, using 3 different strategies that I've been studying lately. So let's dive right in. Number 1, what is content rewards, right? Before I show you the 3 ways to make money with content rewards, let's quickly cover what they actually are. So content rewards are programs where you get paid to create or repurpose content about creators or brands. The best part, you get paid based on views, typically around $1 per 1,000 views. This makes it so incredibly easy. You don't need a following, you don't need to show your face even, you don't even need any special equipment at all. All you need is the ability to spot what's working and package it effectively. So strategy number 1 is clipping, the easy entry point, right? Because the first strategy I want to show you, which is called clipping, is by far the easiest way to get started with content reward programs. Here's how it works. You take content from creators that have content reward programs, grab their best moments, enhance them with some simple editing, and repost them. That's it. For every 1,000 views your clip generates, you earn about $1. The creator gets more exposure for their business, and you get paid right away, literally every hour. It's crazy. It's a complete win-win, right? And what I love about clipping is that literally anyone can do it. As long as you can cut videos, add some music, and use AI to generate captions, you're in business. Like with tools like CapCut, people are really doing this entirely from their phones as well, which is crazy. And don't think this is some small opportunity, right? The top clippers right now are making $10,000, $20,000, even $30,000 per month, which is life-changing money for most people. And they're doing it without even showing their face on camera. So what makes the difference between someone making a few $100 a month and someone making $10,000 a month? From what I've seen, it comes down to 3 different skills. First, great clippers have an eye for opportunity. They're constantly searching for creators who produce content with lots of clippable moments. They study these creators' communication styles and know exactly which segments will resonate with viewers online. Second, they master what's called retention editing. This means they ruthlessly cut out anything boring or unnecessary. They keep the fast pace going, tell a compelling story, and add visuals that match what the creator is actually saying. So if the creator mentions being on a boat, they'll add a picture of them on a yacht to keep viewers engaged. Third, they optimize every element for maximum engagement. They choose background music that fits the tone perfectly, and they place captions strategically. Here's a pro tip. Always place captions right below the creator's mouth, because that's where our eyes naturally look when you're listening to someone speak, right? And the market for clipping is still wide open right now. If you go to whop.com and click on the Explore tab and then sort by content rewards, you'll see dozens of creators actively looking for clippers, but not nearly enough people doing the work. So this is really wide open. You know, the supply and demand gap creates a massive opportunity here for you to start today earning money online. The smartest approach is to be one of the first clippers for growing creators. Look at what happened with Andrew Tate, right? The first people who started clipping his content literally made $100,000 in a single month out of the gate. But once thousands of people heard about the opportunity and jumped in, the market got saturated. New clips became harder to find, views were harder to get, and everyone started making less money. That's why you need to constantly be searching for new content or programs from creators that most people are overlooking. It's like mining for gold, right? The smart miners aren't going where everyone else is digging, they're finding untapped territories. The best clippers I know are constantly monitoring the Explore page on Whop, looking for new opportunities the moment they appear. This proactive approach is what separates people from making a few $100 per month or making tens of thousands of dollars every single month. All right, strategy number 2, UGC content rewards. Higher value, higher returns. So while clipping is a great place to start, right? If you want to level up your game and your earnings, you should look at the second strategy, UGC content rewards. So UGC stands for user-generated content, and here's the key difference, right? Instead of just repurposing existing content from creators, you're creating original content for brands. and brands that have way more money to spend, which means they typically pay $3 or even more per 1,000 views. That's 3 times what you make clipping. Now, there are several different ways to create UGC content. You can shoot a video on your iPhone talking about a brand. For example, if Chipotle had a UGC program, you could make a video inside Chipotle eating a burrito and share your genuine experience. Whop themselves pay $3.50 CPM if you make a video talking about how to make money on their platform, kind of like what I'm doing right now in this video. People with their Whop UGC Content Rewards program are making thousands every single week just by creating simple videos about their services. And the beauty of UGC is you don't even have to show your face if you don't want to. It can be completely faceless content by recording your screen and using visual cues to point out different information. Some people are even using AI to generate portions of their videos. And as long as your content meets the brand's requirements, you get paid based on performance. What makes UGC Content Rewards so powerful is that they solve a major problem for brands, right? Because every brand business knows they need organic social content, but most don't have the internal resources to produce it consistently. Traditionally, you have to go hire influencers, but influencers are expensive, difficult to work with, and very limited in numbers, the good ones anyway. But with UGC Content Rewards, brands can tap into an unlimited pool of creators who are paid on actual results. It's actually much safer for the brand and a much more scalable approach as well. So here's what's really interesting about UGC Content Rewards, right? You don't need to drive direct sales to earn money. Many big brands allocate up to 40% of their advertising budgets to brand awareness. That's $800 billion globally. They're paying for visibility, not for immediate conversion. And the barrier to entry is practically non-existent. There's no application process or waiting period. You simply create content, submit it through platforms like Whop, and get paid based on performance. If your video gets 1 million views, that's $3,000 in your pocket, potentially from a single day's work. And this isn't theoretical, right? It's happening right now. There was a creator who started a brand new Instagram account focused exclusively on faceless UGC. In his first 2 weeks, he earned over $5,000, and that's verifiable results as well. So think about it. This person went from $0 to $5,000 in 2 weeks with a brand new account, no following, and without showing his face. That's the power of UGC Content Rewards. All right, strategy number 3, this is where things get real juicy. Content Rewards Agency, the ultimate scaling opportunity. Now, if you want to make the most money possible with Content Rewards, you need to look at the third strategy, right? Starting your own Content Rewards Agency. Clipping and UGC are great ways to make money as a one-person business, but what if you took it to the next level? What if instead of doing all the work yourself, you built a team of 10 people creating content for brands for you? Here's how it works. You find talented clippers or UGC creators, add them into your group chat, and manage them. You partner directly with brands, create their Content Rewards programs, and manage their budgets. And in exchange for this service, you can charge a monthly retainer of $3,000, even $5,000 per month, plus 5 to 15% of what the brand is paying out to the creators. This is where the real money is made, because most major brands are extremely busy running their own core business, right? They know they need content and views, but they don't have people in-house who understand how Content Rewards works because it's so new. They have a budget to spend, but they need someone to manage the process for them. This is exactly where you step in. You become the expert who handles everything, and you get paid very well for it. To put this into perspective, think about Facebook ads, right? Today, Facebook ads are really the most popular form of advertising, and almost every big brand is running on them. But most people don't realize that these brands rarely run the ads themselves. They hire agencies to handle everything. The standard agency rate right now is 15% of ad spend. So if a brand spends $100,000 a month on Facebook ads, the agency takes home $15,000 a month just for managing the campaign. So your Content Rewards agency will follow the exact same model, but with one huge advantage, right? You're offering a service that's literally up to 10 times cheaper for the brand, because in advertising, there's a key metric, okay? It's called CPM, cost per 1,000 impressions. Your job as an advertiser is to get the lowest CPM possible into your target audience. Right now, the average CPM for Facebook ads is around $10, meaning brands pay $10 for every 1,000 views. But with Whop Content Rewards, creators get paid $1 to $3 per 1,000 views. This means you're offering brands a service up to 10 times more cost effective than what they're already using. It's a complete no-brainer for them, and again, it's a big win-win. So let me show you exactly how this works with a simple example. A brand gives you $10,000 to distribute among creators at a rate of $3 per 1,000 views. To fulfill this campaign, you need to generate about 3 million views total. You achieve this by finding creators in niche online communities, showing them the opportunity, giving them content guidelines, and having them post videos about the brand. Once you hit the view count, the brand pays you $1,500, which is 15% of the budget for managing the entire process. This approach offers brands several advantages beyond just cost savings. First, content rewards generate organic content that feels more trustworthy to viewers than traditional ads. And second, because the content is created by many different people, brands get much more creative variety than they would from a centralized team. Third, brands can repurpose the best performing content for their own advertising if they wanted to. And fourth, there's no restrictive policies like with Facebook Ads Manager, giving you much more creative freedom. And what makes this such an incredible opportunity right now is that it's a true blue ocean market. While thousands of agencies are competing for Facebook advertising clients, almost none are specializing in content rewards management. Every social media marketing agency should be offering this service to their clients, but they're not, which creates a massive gap in the market that you can fill. And I can tell you with confidence that all the biggest brands in the world will be doing content rewards in the next 12 to 18 months. This is your chance to position yourself as an expert before the market gets saturated. Once everyone realizes how effective content rewards are, the competition's going to skyrocket. It'll become much harder to stand out, just like what happened with Facebook ads. The pioneers who establish themselves now will have a significant advantage as the market matures. So taking action today, whether you decide to start clipping, create UGC, or build an agency, the most important thing is to take action immediately. This market's always evolving rapidly, and the early movers will capture the biggest rewards. I put together 3 free resources below in the description to help you get started with each one of these strategies. You'll find links to them in the description below. Content rewards represent a perfect storm of opportunity, okay? They're more cost effective than traditional advertising. They generate more authentic content, and they're still largely unknown to most marketers. And 5 years from now, content rewards will be the standard practice for major brands, and the agencies managing these programs will be handling 9-figure annual budgets. The question is whether you're going to be one of the pioneers who shaped this industry or one of the latecomers fighting for scraps in a crowded market. And I truly believe 2025 will be the inflection point for content rewards, the year when the approach goes from emerging trend to established practice. By positioning yourself at the forefront now, you're not just pruning short-term income, you're building expertise in what could be one of the dominant marketing channels of the decade. The barriers to entry have never been lower, the market demand has never been stronger, and the tools for success have never been more accessible. Content rewards are creating a new wave of online entrepreneurs who recognize the rules of content monetization have fundamentally changed. So will you be one of them? The opportunity is here right now, but it won't wait. So jump on this right now. Start with one of the 3 strategies I outlined today. The simplest approach is beginning with clipping. So find a creator with content rewards program, create a few clips and start earning. There are tons available inside of Whop. So click the link below to get access. And as you gain experience, you can move into UGC or even build your own agency. All right, so that's it for today's video. Go into the description, click the link, sign up to Whop, definitely check it out, and let's start making some money. And I'll catch you in the next video.